As I suspected, even after being humiliated time and again, Emperor Sigismund is still determined to quench the fire started by the great Jan Hus. That two-faced scoundrel invades Bohemia once more with an army of crusaders. I would shed a tear for my homeland, but I no longer have the means. As we besieged Roby Castle, an arrow took my last good eye, ripping away my vision for good. Mercifully, Providence intervened and left my keen wit intact. I am blind, but I see the future clearly. We must deal a crushing blow to Sigismund's army before he can become entrenched for the winter. The bird first out of bed is the earliest fed, as it were, and Sigismund's wit is softened with delusions of grandeur. Our first target is Kutna Hora, a town famed for its silver deposits, but infamous for the local nobility's custom of hurling Hussites down mine shafts. Soon retribution shall be meted out to these fiends for their cruelty to our brethren. Sigismund is not alone, however. Riding with him is the fiery Zawisza the Black, our former comrade at Grunwald and bane of the Teutonic Order. I shall spare Zawisza for old time's sake, but any other invading scum can expect justice from the barrel of a firearm and the head of a mace.
I have you now, heretic scum! But they are both dead.
Our journey does not end here, brothers. Fix those Tarasnitze guns to the wagons. We are blasting our way through Sigismund's knights.
No! He is escaping! How does this devilish warrior continue to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Hurry, my brothers! Salvation lies with our Hussite allies to the north.
Zizka, we did not expect you from Kutna Hora so soon. Or so worn and battered. Can we offer you shelter and a warm fire?
A base and some supplies, rather. Now is no time for dallying. Sigismund thinks himself in control and will settle in for the winter. So we will strike him unawares and annihilate his army.
We will offer you what we can. But you must help us defend when Sigismund's knights come to kill our families.
face the entire Crusader army with this force, but Sigismund will have scattered it about the region to shelter and resupply. We will cut our enemies down piecemeal and rekindle confidence in our cause.
Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Žádá. Rozumím. Ano.
Brothers, inspired by our defeat of these Crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Vašim službám.
Surely I hear false reports, Savisha. Not even Zizka would mount a campaign in the dead of winter.
I have fought with him before, Emperor. His forces do not wait until summer to stir.
If the leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
How many more Bohemian peasants will you corrupt with your zeal, Jan Zizka? How many more must my knights ride down?
在仪式。 vašim službám. Již kráčí.
Brothers, inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force. Brothers, inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Your filthy peasants have shot down armored knights for the last time, Jan Zizka. Or are you Jan the fully blind now?
The leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
Brothers, inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Ano, co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. K vašim službám. Ano.
Zizka, old comrade, how do you do? I fear that my obosh have a date with you.
Well fought, brothers. Inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
K vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
Killing my brave crusaders will do you no good. God deals out graver vengeance than you ever could.
Co přikazuješ? Do útoku!
Wretched Emperor and his crusaders have burned Kutnahora. Let us salvage what we can and leave this dismal place.
Jméno Hospodina. Již kráčí zajistě. Již kráčí zajistě.
Co přikazuješ?
Well fought, brothers! Inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
If the leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
Ano, vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
Co po mně žádá, již kráčí.
Přikazuješ? Do útoku!
brothers? Inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Ano.
Piercing the air is the poem of the crow. Before long, your scarlet blood will stain the snow.
Ano. Vašim službám. Ano, do útoku!
Vykonám to. Vykonám to. Ano.
Co přikazuje? Zbraně! Vašim
Do
službám.
útoku!
Ano, bojujme!
Mému hospodine. Zajisté. Již kráčí.
If the leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
Ano. Vašim službám. Co přikazuje? Zbraně! Vašim službám.
Již
Vašim službám. Ano, do zbraně.
My tall fortress indeed is to fall. It will be ransom, for which I soon call.
Do útoku. Ano.
vaši služba již kráčí. Vykonání.
Ano, do útoku. Do zbraně. Ano, bojujeme. Vašim službám. Ano, ano, pane.
The leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
And the men
fortress is ours, and with it, the path to Moravia. Petra's chalice is full of the sun.
K vašim, a co po mně žádáš? Co po mně žádáš?
Vašim službám.
If the leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
Co přikazuješ? Ano, do zbraně!
Brothers, inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Ano, do útoku!
Brothers, inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Přikazuješ, do zbraně! Jak žádáš. Do útoku! Ano, bojujme! Vašim službám! Do zbraně! Bojujme! Do zbraně! Co přikazuješ? Do útoku! Vašim službám! Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano.
Well fought, brothers. Inspired by our defeat of these crusaders, more Hussites now flock to join our force.
Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano, do útoku! K vašim službám! Co přikazuješ? K vašim službám! Co přikazuješ? Bojujme! Ano, vašim službám. Jak žádá. Do útoku! Do zbraně!
Vaše služba jižkrát zajisté vykonám to. Vykonám.
Do útoku!
If the leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Zizka!
Cannot be! The Hussites have penetrated our defenses! Fight with furor, lest they kill us all!
Emperor Sigismund scurries back to Hungary, while his knights flail about and drown in the icy river. Is this truly conduct befitting a king? I may be blind, but my mind's eye sees all. And there are few things quite so sweet as witnessing an overconfident fool like Sigismund degenerate into a despondent wretch. His frustration is my elation. His despair, the question that I would spend the rest of my days answering if I could. As the battle unfolded, I could all but see the determination of loyal Hussites as they fixed the Taraznitse guns to the wagons. The volleys of bolts and bullets that tore through Sigismund's ranks, and the torrents of blood that stained the once pure blanket of snow a deep scarlet. I could even picture Zavisha's wry grin as he mused that a blind man had taught him a crucial lesson that no one else could: to expect the unexpected. With Zawisza ransomed home to Poland and Sigismund finally beaten back, I sense that Jan Hus's dream of a free, righteous Bohemia is close to becoming a reality.